Oh, good morning, everybody. It's beautiful outside again. The sun's gonna be out today, so I guarantee it's gonna start heating up. We got a whole lot of progress done right here in this backyard, man. Basically, this whole area right here, that pile of scrap is now done with. I got a lot of organized bins. I got to do something with the motors and transformers right there, but that's neither here nor there. We have, well, this bench of scrap to go through and take care of. This is the rest of that medical unit. It's all pieced up. I just got to separate, say, aluminum from boards and then clip a few wires in here and there. And then next up, we got some wires and stuff that we had found along the last dive. All right, and a couple pieces of this aluminum stuff right here. I just got to take those blue boxes off the sides, whatever those are. Probably like a controller motor for the vent, so it goes up and down. I don't know, but yeah, that's my goal today, is to be able to start working on this stuff right here. This roller bin full of controller panels and motors and stuff and such. That's my microwave from the travel trailer that took a crap. I think the only thing I'm trying to save out of that is gonna be this trim piece, because that goes to the travel trailer. If I ever decide to sell it, which I don't think I'd want to sell my home, obviously, but for any reason I still would need this, or if I find the right size microwave, I could put that back in and it would look nice again. Because right now it just doesn't have trim, and I got a bigger microwave slapped up in there that I found along some dives. That's a little Magic Chef microwave. And then, pretty funny, like, I pulled a couple, 2-3 microwaves out of the last month of diving, and inside one of the boxes I find this Magic Chef, and it looks to be in okay shape. I don't know if it works or not, but I was considering taking that one and taking that trim sleeve and just put the two together, because I know that trim will fit inside of this small microwave. But at the same time, I would just do that to set it to the side, so it'd be like a working set for the trailer. Maybe even a backup microwave, but the one I got in there now is bigger and it's nicer. I like that. I like that I can fit a full-size coffee cup into it. Not the stainless one, obviously, but you know what I'm talking about. So we're gonna get out here and get some recycling done. I got to get my tools set up, and I got to get stuff on the way here. So one interesting piece of scrap that I think I'm gonna like getting into is, well, this box right here. I think this is the transformer from the medical unit. It's really heavy. It's got to be 30, 40 pounds. So I'm thinking there's a big old transformer inside of that, but we'll see. All right, guys, we are ready to start scrapping some stuff out. I got an organization project, all of my baskets and bags all right in front of me, so I can throw stuff up over the table into bags or throw stuff down in the bottom of baskets. I apologize, there's a really annoying bird back there, and he's been like mocking me for about a half hour now. So hopefully he flies away soon. That'd be great. Yeah, I think he's flying away right now. Yeah, he's gone. That's good. But anyways, I'm just gonna go through all the baskets that I have. Are going to be basically all my categories for scrap metal that I like to get. But we'll start here. We got machine wire number 1, that's for the chopper. We got machine wire 2, that's for the scrap yard. We got light wire, cat wire, otherly known as communication cable, brass, number 2 copper, number 1 copper, bare bright copper. There's Romex, and then minus that piece, that's like 6061 clean. I think that's the right number for clean. Okay, but now we got stainless steel up there, aluminum BX shell, aluminum wire, extruded number 9, cast aluminum, and sheet aluminum right there. And that pretty much covers almost all of my non-ferrous materials, so that's going to keep me from being able to, or having to twist back around, throw stuff in bags that are all behind me. That's all inconvenient for me. I like to be able to walk behind me if I had to, you know. I was tripping all over a bunch of stuff, but now the way this is set up is I can throw my items in my baskets and my bags by just simply going under or over, and then have the scrap right here. I think that sounds a lot more convenient, so we're going to test it right now and get all this off of the ramp, sorted, organized, and then I want to get started on that big old roller buggy over there, because besides that window screen right there, I've got nothing left. And that actually sounds good to me. That seems like a lot of weight off my shoulders. I can go out tomorrow, which is Wednesday, to be able to grab as much as I can to fill her back up again. But if I don't take care of the roller buggy, or at least empty it by the end of the day, I'm going to have a freaking mess on my hands again. Scrap coming in, scrap going out. That's what I need to learn. And sometimes scrap metal takes longer than I expect, but sometimes it's not bad. It depends on what I grab on my nights going out. That's conscious in my head about wanting to grab things, but then you think about how much time it's going to require to take it apart, and if it's worth making a video about. Yeah, you know, I'd rather just tell you guys that's not worth grabbing, if it, you know, like my opinion, not everybody else's opinion. But you know, share in the comments your thoughts about the way I'm doing things here. You know, it all boils down to being able to have, you know, no issues while doing all this. That's my goal. But like, my biggest issue is working with the amount of space that I have. I don't have a lot of space, and it gets overcrowded and it starts looking like crap real quick. But I've been spending the last hour sorting everything out. Everything's clean behind me. You know, you got your compressors, your ballasts, motors, more motors. There's a full bucket of boards so far. Then the rest of the yard is somewhat clean. Then I got my scrap trailer back there. I've been uncovering and kind of cleaning that up and compacting the metal down in there and making sure it's going to be safe to ride. I can see a few things falling out already, but we're going to continue cleaning out that roller buggy and getting all that tin shred loaded in there in that trailer, and maybe by the end of the day I can take it in. We'll see. I got a flat tire and I know it's a rim leak, which bothers me. Yeah. But alright, stop yapping and start scrapping. I like that. Stop yapping, start scrapping. Okay, here we go. This is gonna be a little green board thing, or maybe that's what I put that there for. Okay, all right then. You know, I know this is low grade, but part of me sorting and separating, I just really need to make sure I can quickly get my core non-ferrous categories done, separated. That's the biggest deal there. And where the heck is my good snips? Okay, I found them. They're right here. My garden shears. You know, I never see anybody else using these, but I've had these for a while. They need to get sharpened, but they work great for cutting all sorts of wire. They do. Okay. So we got all this medical stuff we got to get back into. But at least it's all torn down. That was a freaking nightmare. That was a nightmare. Okay, so we got boards, light wire, and we got some extruded right here. Number 9. Sheet aluminum. Wait, no, that can be number 9. Yeah. E-waste. Boards, 6061. Clean green boards. Knocking little plastic pieces out like that. This feels like extruded. It's gonna go in as extruded. This is sheet. We call this sheet. Not that sheet, but sheet aluminum. And I don't really want to play with that. That's going to go in tin shred. Which I probably should do these gosh darn screens here soon. That's just a little bit of extruded on that. There's garbage. And tin shred over there in that trash can. Come on, open up. Yes. Oh, a couple of batteries that I got yesterday. There it is. Yeah, a couple of car batteries. We'll be recycling these next trip. I got some other ones in there too. Yeah, magnet. Aluminum pieces. Yeah, let's do this. We just gotta pop this thing off, I think. Yeah, something like that. Or I got this hatchet right here. Call that number 9 for sure. And breakage. Or plugs and wires. Where's my plugs and wires bag? There. Plugs and wires. Right there. And we got motors, apparently, and then breakage. Alright. Enough dilly-dallying, right? Ooh. It's a piece of breakage for sure. It didn't pop off like the other one. There it goes. Number 9. Beautiful. That's sheet. Sheet. Number 9. Sweet. Extruded. That's what I'm trying to say. Board. Board. Little board. Motor. 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 They go here. Tin shred. Almost don't want it. Just take the wire. That's a strong wire. That's tough, little guy. That should have definitely have gone in breakage or something, but can't take it back now. Boop. Cast aluminum. Cast aluminum. I like that. I like that idea. That is a good idea. I haven't turned around for anything yet, which saves movements. Okay, nice brass right here. Found some brass doorknobs. Some of them have to be taken apart. Brass. Cast. Okay, this is a pump or motor. Pump or motor. It's just going to go in his motor. They might not see it as one, but I do. We'll see what they say. I don't know if I'm going to make it there today. Tomorrow's the night that I go out and continue picking, so really that's kind of like my deadline for the other scrap that is here. Sockets, socket board, I don't know, right? Fighter jet. The sun was blinding me badly. Oh boy. Breakage. 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 No. I put it in plugs and ends. That's clean, dirty, clean, number 2. Huh. Nah. Wow, that's a weird series of communication cables, guys. There's like probably 50 different strands of little machine wire in there. It's gotta be classed as a communication cable of some sort. I'm gonna put it right in cat wire and get a little bit extra for it. Whenever that cat wire barrel fills up anyway, I guess. Huh. I really like this charger block. It's got a USB port and then it's got a C-type opening for one of the newer chargers. That is a score, my friend. Yeah. I needed one of those. I need a car version though. I need one that plugs in a car. God. How much machine wire, how long is that piece? It's not machine wire. That's for sure. That's like a light wire. It looked like a machine wire. I'll show you all real quick. I thought this was a machine wire, but look, it's just got one little tiny copper solid core, and the rest is just insulation. And it feels slippery too, like oily to an extent. Okay, this is all light wire. Can go in there. While this piece is a solid core and it looked exactly the same, see? Yeah. Gotta watch out for that stuff.
Oh.
Yep, I don't want it no more. Breakage. Uh-oh. It's not doing it with this bit. Ruh-roh. How about this one? I think I got the right one right here. Rusty. Yeah. Yep. What the? Better be a magnet in there. Oh no, this longest one does not have a magnet. That sucks. I'm gonna struggle with that. What the heck? Oh, why aren't you coming out of there? I don't want it no more. It's tin shred. Screw that. No. No. Okay. It's no good. Transformer. Oops. Where's my frickin' magnet at? It was just here. Probably stuck to something and I threw it again, man. Oh no, it's on the handle of my snips. That's good extruded. Uh-oh, I need a smaller screw, or a smaller bit. Uh-oh. Extruded. I got one piece of number 2. I hate these ones, man. I absolutely hate them. I'll clean it up here later. Or breakage. Oh no, I don't like them. I don't like them. I don't like them. I don't. No. I will open this though. So that's what we're watching, okay? There's a transformer in here. It's heavy. That's what I think. Whoa. Oh yeah. There's something good in there, that's for sure. Oh. Huh? What? Unacceptable. Lord. How else does it come apart? Ah, let me see. Motors. Okay, I'm getting angry at that. Copper. A nice one. Ooh. Oh yeah. Copper. A nice one. Ooh. Transformer basket's getting pretty darn full. Actually, these go up right here. Duh. I'm bummed out about this long extension. It ain't got no magnet in it. My bit falls out. Got a new lighter. Batteries. I got some other batteries down here too. Right here. We'll take them all over to the spot where those two big car batteries are at. And we'll be recycling them today, I hope. I'd like to get a run in today. But we gotta get stuff done. I need that roller buggy cleared. Okay. Ooh, I need that. Anything else in there? Okay, good. There's another socket. Where's my socket? Here it is. We're going over here real quick. We gotta deal with this thing. I want to take the trim off of it. That goes to the travel trailer. And then after that, we got control boxes that we're gonna start on. We're gonna load the table right now.